1, 2, hey Ace family! Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today, we're all matching in purple outfits. It's like a purpley day. So, Stewie has purple on his shirt. Alea does too, and I do. And Mila have matching hairstyles. And we both have matching shoes, but you can't really see it, and matching jeans. So, yeah, I love my sister's hair. But today, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be filming. I don't know what my mom and dad said, but we're gonna be filming Rella. Say hi! He doesn't quiet. Give me a hug. A huggy time! Okay, let's wait for mommy and daddy. So I got my hair done. It's like really cute. I got this purple shirt. And I got these like jeans, Here's my brother and sister's outfit too. Matching me. Here. Look at it. So it's matching me. Same hairstyle, same purple shirt, and same jeans, and same shoes. And this is my brother's outfit. He likes it. He's like a boxer. Me and Lillian made him match us, so it's pretty fun today.
So I guess the kids already opened up the video for us today. Not sure what they said, but sure they did a good job, as always. So today's video is a different type of video, obviously, as you read by the title. I apologize in advance. I'm a little under the weather, so if I'm sneezing or blowing my nose, I apologize. And so my baby will be doing majority of the talking, but you know, I'm here as always, and we're gonna just share with you guys a little bit of what has been going on the last couple of days, and basically share this in real time with you guys because of how important it is to us. So before we get into it, I want to remind you guys, and we always remind ourselves, of why we even started the channel, why we continue on with the channel, is to make others happy. We genuinely love creating content for you guys because we know how much joy it brings all of you.
So with that being said, over the years we've seen so many of your guys' comments, your guys' messages, emails. We've even been reached out from like friends and family members who've been able to get the opportunity to talk to some of you guys and have us like meet you guys, and we've done so much giving back. We've done multiple like Make-A-Wish meetings. There's just a lot of things that we've done over the years. I think in the past 2 years, I want to say it's slowed down a lot just because of what's been going on in the world. This is part of who we are. We've always helped everyone around us. So today's video is...
And real quick, sorry to cut you off, but my baby's voice is a little raspy because she lost it the other day. So if you guys are wondering why she sounds like that, it's because of that reason. Okay.
For today's video, this is going to be a story time, and this all started on Thursday of last week, so this hasn't even been a week yet. We were planning on keeping this private for the privacy of the family, but we got the blessing of the family, and we felt like it was the right thing to do to share this story today with all of you guys. Like, I apologize in advance if I'm crying and like I'm just like really emotional, because I've been really emotional for the past couple days. But I don't even want to make this video to make it emotional. I just want to like genuinely share, like, because I feel like this is the right thing to do. Like, and not right as far as like how do I say, like, I just feel like her story needs to be heard, and her mom has been doing such a great job. On Thursday of last week, I got home and I gave the kids a bath, and I was laying in bed and I was so tired from my day. We had just come back from his mom's house. So he's at the gym, he's working out, he's training, and I see this random, like, okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I use my Snapchat a lot. Like, that's like my main like social media handle that I use. And on social media, they made it like possible where you can, as like a supporter or watcher, you can now like engage with people. So you can like write comments or like send messages, and I see a lot of them. Like, I skim through like thousands of them all the time. But on this particular day, this comment happened to be on the very top, And so I saw it, and it something along the lines of, hey, there's this girl who's on TikTok and her daughter's currently in hospice, and something like that, and she was like, she really loved Austin. She loves your family, she loves Austin, right? So I hadn't seen what she looks like, nothing, right? So I responded, I pressed send, and I posted to my Snapchat, so a lot of you guys probably saw it. So then I go on TikTok and I watch the video. As soon as I watched the video, I was like, oh my god, like something about her, like something is so special. Like I couldn't understand why I was so invested. And so like right away, like mind you, this is like within minutes. Social media is so powerful, like we can do things within seconds, like it's so fast. So I hit Chelsea up, who's the, I've been crying all day, by the way. I hit Chelsea up, who's the mother, right? She's the one who has the TikTok account. Oh, and then one thing too is like when I had gone on the TikTok account, I noticed that she had like 1 million followers on her TikTok. So I was like, oh, this person is like, she's a content creator. Like she's making content. Like she has a support system. She has people who love them. Like this woman is like really, really invested in her daughter's life. Like I was like, automatically I was like, she's an amazing mother.
She's
right?
passionate.
She's an amazing mother. She's an amazing person. I love you so much, Chelsea, if you're watching this. So I messaged her and I was like, hey, one of my supporters just reached out and told me that your daughter's a huge fan, and we'd love to come like see her, basically. So I text Austin and I go, we have to go see her. Like, I don't care where she is. I didn't know what country she was in. I didn't care. I didn't care. Like, we were gonna go see her because from the looks of it, she didn't know how much time she had, right? And it could have been months, it could have been years, but at that very moment, I felt it in my heart, like, I don't know, really, we don't know how much time she has.
Did you share with them the time frame of when they posted the video?
So they posted the video of her watching our video in January, like the last day of January, and when I saw this is like, we're at like the end of February now, so this is like almost a month of not seeing the video on TikTok. Like, people had been tagging us. So we're messaging back and forth. Instantly she messages me back. So she's in Michigan, right? So she's 2-3 hours ahead of me, and so she was messaging me at like 1-2 in the morning. And so instantly I felt it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like she probably never sleeps. She's always up with her daughter. She's always up and watching her. And so I'm messaging her back right away. I'm staying up as well. I think we went back and forth for like an hour just talking about different things in life and stuff. So I asked her, I go, can we go see you in Michigan? Can we go fly? And she said, unfortunately right now, due to like everything that's going on, she's not taking any visitors. And tonight has been really hard. Like, coincidentally, like that specific night that I messaged her was like the hardest night she had had so far. So I was like, okay, well, can we call you tomorrow? Let's FaceTime. And so she said, great. And then we planned it for the next day. So that was it. We went to sleep. So the next day comes around, and we planned to talk at like 6 o'clock, and then 5 hit, and I was like, hey, like whenever you're ready. So we got on the phone and we met with Emery, and it was beautiful, and she's beautiful. She's such a beautiful soul, and she's such high frequency being. And it was one of her last semi-conscious moments. As her mom said, which I could feel it as well. It was one of her last conscious moments.
Yeah, you could see her eyes like brighten up when she saw us.
Yeah, like there was a moment where I was like, oh my god, she knows we're talking to her right now.
Because she was kind of like in and out, like kind of like resting, and her eyes were kind of like low. And when she saw us, her eyes like got big, and you can tell she was trying to say so much, but obviously couldn't.
So just a little backstory, a little background, because I know like this is a lot of information thrown at you, but Emery is the girl's name. She was 11 years old, and she had surpassed her her life. Like she was expected to live until she was 5, but she surpassed and lived until she was 11, which is a miracle. And her disability was, so her mom, when Chelsea was pregnant, she contracted this virus from a flu, I believe, and the virus is called CMV. So I hope I'm explaining this right because I've been doing some research, but basically when you are pregnant and you get this flu and the baby contracts CMV, it can be really, really detrimental to the baby's life.
Yeah, it attacks the brain.
It attacks the brain, and
Sorry.
it's okay.
Go ahead.
I'm
already like kind of sick, and then all the emotions and stuff keep pouring. It's okay.
So she contracted this virus, she said, and like you can watch all of her videos. Like I'm gonna put all of her information, but basically like she has been documenting this because she wants to help save other people from possibly like contracting this or maybe not getting the right care when they have this. So that's why she's been making all these videos and stuff, and I'm so glad that she has, because I feel like even us talking about it, this could also help someone else in the future when they're pregnant and they contract like the flu,
or not even that, or just sharing a similar story to someone else out there and sharing with them of how you're dealing with it. And I feel like that's what she's done a great job of through her social media, is like sharing how, you know, her life has been and how she's pushing through everything and how she's still living her life to the fullest, even though it's super stressful or dealing with so much.
She's been sick for, you know, since she was born. Her mom has gone through so much. I can't remember like exactly what the time period was, but right after Emery was born, her father passed away from a tragic car accident. So I mean, like, if you can only imagine how much Chelsea and Emery have gone through in this life, and like they're so strong, and like Chelsea was saying that what made her feel like okay about her passing and her going to heaven was the fact that her dad would be there to greet her. And I just felt like that was like the truest, realest thing she could have said, like that he is 1000% with her right now. So the day on the FaceTime, we spoke to Chelsea. I think we spoke to her for like an hour or so, and that was it. We spoke to her, and it was amazing.
So after that call, we asked the mother, Chelsea, to just keep us in the loop and update on, you know, what's going on. And we actually were hoping that they could potentially come out to my next fight, which we're planning in April. And so we're already trying to make plans to, you know, meet her and spend time with her and her family. But they obviously didn't know, you know, where things were going to be around that time. So they were just saying, we'll, you know, keep in contact and, you know, share with us on how everything goes.
So that's Friday night. The next day passes, and then Saturday night comes up, right? Again, I'm laying in bed, and I usually turn my phone off like before I go to sleep. And so I'm laying in bed, and then I hear this owl outside of my window, and it was just like it just kept making this like noise, and I'm like, that's an owl, and it just won't go away. But at one point I was like, okay, but it just feels, something about this owl felt so like powerful, symbolic, like a messenger. Yeah, someone who's close in my family had told me that my grandmother likes to transform into owls right now. And so, and if you don't know this, my grandmother passed away many years ago. I never got to meet her, but I'm very close to her. And so she's like, she loves to transform into owls. So if you ever see or hear an owl, just know that that's her. And so that night I was like, this is really odd. Like, I hadn't have heard or seen one in a year since that message was given to me, right? So I'm laying in bed, and I almost got up to go like make a video of it and stuff, but I was like, no, let me just go to sleep. So in the morning, I wake up and I see this message. I just wanted to update you guys. Emery is transitioning, and we're preparing for her to pass within the next few hours, most likely. After we had the call with you guys, she started progressing. It was divine timing that you reached out and called when you did. I truly don't believe in coincidences one bit, especially with how in tune you are. I'll keep you updated after she passes, but I just wanted to let you know how huge of a blessing it was that her last semi-aware conscious moments, she got to meet the people that brought her so much joy. And so I'm like being optimistic. I'm like, no, like this, she's like this is not happening, right? Like this is, but then at the same time I'm like, well, you know what, we do live in magic and God does lead us the way, and these moments, these alignments, they're not coincidences, they're real, right?
And I'm over here like, yeah, how can we get her to my fight? Like she can be in the ring with me, like all this stuff, like trying to go ahead.
So then I texted her back, and she wrote back and she let me know that she had passed, and I'll just keep that private to myself. But I just couldn't believe that, like, we literally got to speak to her the day before, and it was like just perfect timing. And like literally it was all because of one of my supporters on my Snapchat that told me, like, this angel literally told me, like, it was like all like connecting the dots. It was like a perfect alignment. And if it wasn't for her, Mac, I believe her name was, who like told me, and if I hadn't seen it, like it would have just not, it wouldn't have happened. But it was just an alignment. And they were even like watching our video like right before, like that night, like they were watching her video. She had told me, she goes, it's so funny, like we were watching one of your videos and I took a note on one of the things you said, and I just felt like, I don't know, I just feel so connected. Like I feel like this is something that you guys could relate to. Like I know people can relate to this. So that day I had so much happen that like she was so present in our lives, like, and I kept thinking, why us? Like why is she here with us, you know? And like now I know why, and I'll probably just keep that to myself. But so basically that day we got ready to go out. Like we were like, let's take the kids out, like we can't just be cooped up in the house. So we go to this place called Smorgasburg, where they have like all these like trucks, like food trucks. And so I'm putting the kids in the car, and we're putting the wagon in the back seat, and I see a rainbow, like a reflection, like from like the window, like a rainbow in my car. And I wasn't too surprised because I see them literally every single day, right? Like this is not anything new to me. Ever since we've moved into this house, I see rainbow every day. And like even Austin's like kind of like what's up with these rainbows? Like I felt like this one just looked different. Like something about it looked different.
This one was also like, as we were leaving, like it was in the car with us. If that makes sense. Like almost as if it was like leaving with us.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it like that.
Yeah. So then we're on the freeway.
So they
driving
were
on the way to Smorgasburg. And Catherine randomly says, she goes, I have a weird feeling that we're going to see a rainbow, like in the sky. And, you know, she's just randomly like looking. And then I'm kind of like looking too, because I'm like, why would you randomly just say that?
Mind you, it's like a beautiful day. Like there's no reason for a rainbow to be in the sky, like at all. And we never see rainbows in the sky. Like that's kind of like rare.
And for me, whenever I see a rainbow, or lately I've been seeing rainbows that are kind of like more straight than curvy, if that makes sense. Like they're kind of like that. That makes sense? Kind of like this or that. Not really like an arch or anything. But after 30 seconds, about 30 seconds, not even a minute after Catherine said, I have a feeling that we're gonna see a rainbow, she looks up and there's literally a rainbow like right above us. But the rainbow was not a regular rainbow. Like it was a rainbow of like a circle. Like a circle, and the sun was like in the middle. I don't even know how to describe it. Like it was so beautiful that you can only probably find it like on Tumblr, on Google or something like that. Like almost as if like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. It was different. That's all I gotta say. So
then I see the rainbow, and of course I make a video, and then instantly I got confirmation, like this is Emery. Like she's smiling at us. She's letting us know that she's good and she's happy.
There was all these like meaningful, powerful things happening so fast, like all in the same like time frame of everything happening.
One thing that really stuck out to me that Chelsea had said, and it really kind of like ringed something for me, was like she was saying that up to 2 years ago that she was putting Chelsea in the car, or Chelsea was putting Emery in the car and driving cross country. Like they were like doing things, getting things done, like, you know, they were active. And then when her health started to really decline 2 years ago, and that's when the pandemic happened, they were home more. But that really just stuck out to me because like here we are, we get so like caught up in like,
not just us, I mean, I'm sure the Ace family members and everyone in life just get caught up in things that, you know, aren't important or don't matter. Yeah, I always say this, you know, to either Catherine, my friends, or myself, is like, life could always be worse. Things could always be worse. Like, there's people out there that are going through much worse than we are, or that are going through similar situations. And Emery is just a reminder of that. Like, you know, whatever it is that you are going through, that you can push through it and still live your best life. Like, I believe that Emery, you know, even though she was, you know, suffering in different ways, like, she was still like living her best life.
I don't know, I just feel so like, I just feel so complete. Like, I feel like my wings upgraded because I feel like she helped me, like, almost like, I don't know.
Just give you powers type of thing, right?
I just feel like she's just so powerful. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, it's so hard to explain. But you guys, a lot of you guys will understand what I'm talking about.
And sorry for talking a lot. This was just hard for us to even talk about, so we didn't know how to share it. So we're trying to share it in the best way that we can. And it's crazy because I asked Chelsea, how did she know to put on our videos for Emery? Because it's obviously hard for Emery to communicate.
And she said, like, basically, Emery used to watch like kids, like on like YouTube, like she'd watch kids majority of the time, but for whatever reason she was watching our video that day, and Chelsea was like, why is she watching like adults? And then that whole summer she watched our videos every single day, and she just like wanted to watch our videos.
Like, reaction from watching our videos. And
I feel like the people who are watching our videos are very similar frequency to us. Like, it's just the same frequency, so you just understand us, or we understand you, or vice versa, whatever.
But it just had me feel different that like Emery was so drawn to us. Someone like Emery.
Like, how does she know?
Like, yeah, like, it makes me feel like, you know,
she gets it.
She gets it, yeah. Like, you're special. Like,
I love her.
That's dope. I just thought it was really, really cool to hear. As we're getting closer to closing out the video, I do want to say that Catherine and I understand that Emery isn't the only one who is, you know, sick or has been ill that's been a part of the Ace family. Like, or
is going through like really, really hard times right now. Like, there's so many of you going through like so much.
Yes.
Like,
and I
understand.
Wish that it was possible to help all of you. We really do. And so I don't want any of you guys to ever feel like we're not giving, or
like discouraged to like even like reach out or like message, because like there is a lot of times we won't see it, but like there are times we do see it.
Yeah, you just never know, honestly. Like
life, like God works in mysterious ways, and like he has all the answers, and so you just gotta listen.
Yeah, and so we just don't want you guys to feel, you know, bad or down that, you know, we've never given you that attention that we've given other people like Emery, or other people like we've given in the past. So just know we're here with you, whether you believe it, know it, or whatever the case is. Like, you have our support. All that being said, I know it was a lot in one video and kind of random. And hopefully you guys don't have a bunch of nasty tissues next to.
That's because you're sick.
That, I think I was crying more than you today. Like, really? I haven't cried in, I want to say, in like years.
You cry, yeah, you haven't cried in a while.
Yeah. As you know, guys, I don't really share or show my feelings in real life, let alone on social media. So today was a little hard for me.
The day after 2/22/22.
I know, right?
And if you guys know anything about that date, it's the last. That's the last time in our lifetime that we'll see the same digits and the same. Yeah. So it's a death and a rebirth.
All right. Well. glad we shared it though. It's good to share.
Sharing's caring.
It is.
I feel like this is really gross doing on camera.
That's why I've been doing for the whole video. It's okay. But yeah, ready to close it out?
Mm-hmm.
So again, Ace family, thank you for tuning in. As always, we're gonna dedicate today's video to Emery. We love you so much. Thank you for being a part of the Ace family.
Thank you for reminding us why we do what we do even when things are hard.
So shout out to you, girl, and your beautiful family. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And like me and my beautiful family always say,
we'll be back with more videos.
Peace. It's actually kind of funny. All right, guys. You guys go and smile and have laughters now, okay? That's what we're about to go do. We love you guys. Peace.